Hi, welcome to the Jen Paslov Show. How obnoxious would that be if I just kept these glasses on as I'm sitting in my bedroom? Well, I'm going to get some equipment to make the production value a little higher for the DBAA Don't Be an Asshole show. Meanwhile, I'm just holding my iPhone for you. I'm sorry I skipped yesterday. I was in a terrible, vile, awful, no good mood, which I posted about. I'm doing a cleanse. Yesterday was day one. And, before I could even register that I wanted coffee, I was upset that I couldn't have it. So it was an interesting thing because I realized it was the idea of not having it was worse than the actual not having it. And I realized it was all in my mind. It didn't make it any better, but it was an epiphany nonetheless. I drink a lot of coffee. I'm going to be really honest with you guys, especially during this cleanse. I'm really listening to my body and trying to be present and pay attention and be mindful. That's really the key. Be mindful. A lot of times, especially with all this travel and with my schedule, I'm not, So it was the idea of not being able to have my 7 cups of coffee or, oh my God, I can't, have my chocolate tonight, my ritual and my wine. And it's not forever. Look, it's just, I can do this, mind over matter. But our minds are so tricky. So I asked a request, but today today our special guest is me, Jen Paslov, interviewing Jen Paslov. And my request is to talk about how powerful our minds are in the sense that oftentimes what we think is going to be hard or an excuse we have for something isn't actually legit. It's just in our mind. For example, the actual, yes, I did have a headache. Don't get me wrong. But the actual not having the coffee wasn't as bad as the, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to have the coffee. Oh my God, how am I going to be able to get through this? So it's the anticipation of it. So my question to you guys in my audience, my live studio audience, is how many times do you do that? Instead of being with what is it the anticipation or the fear of how it's going to be, how bad it's going to be, how hard it's going to be? So if I'm honest and I just sit with it, like right now, I feel okay. Right now, I feel really good. Right now, I don't need coffee. Right now, I don't need sugar. Right now, I don't need a wine. Right now, I don't need to put food in my face because I don't want to deal with writing or with whatever it is, right? If I'm honest with what is right now. But then if I start to think about later, the future, oh my God, tonight, tomorrow morning, I won't have my coffee. That's when I get stuck in my head, right? Your mind. Sometimes it's such a devil. I had a therapist once. I talk about this a lot. He was terrible. I didn't like him. But he did say, get out of your head. It's a bad neighborhood. I'll leave you with that. Your future's bright, guys.